Hey guys, happy full moon in Aquarius. And what a full moon it is. I hope everybody is doing good. Be very kind to yourself right now. Because Aquarius energy can be very sporadic, spontaneous, out of nowhere. Aquarius rules things like lightning bolts and sudden changes of weather, accidents. I was driving and there was like an accident right in front of me today, which was crazy as hell. I literally saw somebody like spin out and then run. So there's Aquarius for you, right? The unexpected. And that's what it is. This energy is, you can always expect the unexpected with it. So be very gentle on your nervous system specifically. Hey, abundantly divine, because sometimes you could just be extra wired. And, when your brain is just going and going, or you have a lot of energy or a lot of thoughts or a lot of things you want to say, or like it can do a lot of that. And it can also make you very detached because Aquarius is the most detached zodiac sign. I was just talking to my daughter about detachment, and just honestly just not giving a F sometimes, right? Sometimes you just have to be like, you know what, I'm not about to take this personal. And that's Aquarius. Aquarius is too intellectual to, really get too deep in the feelings and, take it to heart. They just kind of take things with a grain of salt. Aquarius rules friendships and networking circles as well, and the internet. So your internet could be super lagging or wonky or just super fast out of nowhere. There could just be sudden flashes of like genius too. I got like ideas that just come out of nowhere. Honor those ideas, write it down, pay attention to how you're feeling, pay attention to what comes up for you, because it's not showing up for no reason, okay? It's a full moon, so it's always something you need to see. Hey, Goddess Bree. Speaking of goddess, y'all, I was having a whole epiphany like last night, and I don't know what was going on, but I was getting so many downloads from my past lifetime and just things that I needed to change about myself to activate more of my older personality. It was crazy. And just the confirmation I was getting was making it even more just mind blowing. And so you might notice those things, and everybody has Aquarius in a different area of their life. If you have Aquarius that rules your fourth house, then like me, you might have sudden changes or irritations or a nuisance or something around the home, or a sudden change around home. If you have Aquarius ruling your 10th house, you might have sudden changes within your career, or within your or within like your social standing, or a shift or a change or a rebellion around authority. Because don't forget, Aquarius is saying screw it. It rules rebellion. And so as much as we like to keep things calm and peaceful, sometimes you need a rebellion. Sometimes you need to stand up. Anger is sometimes a good thing, but under these influences, okay, shout out to Bree. She's Aquarius rising. But so like for Bree, it's happening in her first house. So she might be feeling that she wants to change something about the way she looks or the way she presents herself to the world. Something within her just might feel like it wants to evolve in some way, shape, or form. And Bree, be careful too around this full moon, because the first house is also your body. You'll be okay. Like when situations like that happen to me, or like if I have like a square to my Mars or something like that, I'll get a cut. Like I'll be chopping food and accidentally cut myself or something like that. So it's nothing serious. She could decide to just do a makeover. She could decide to, it could be anything, right? I can go on and on, but the point is Aquarius wants change. So, and certain things in your life should really be coming together for you. And then there should be other parts that just completely don't make sense. That's okay. Everything is not going to be completely is not going to be complete at this full moon. That's what I'm trying to say. So practice detachment, but also be around people who you love. Aquarius is all about, you know, having fun. Think about all the things you do with your friends. When you're around your friends, you can detach from what's going on in the world. When you go out into the world and hang around other people and get out of your house, you're able to kind of live and breathe and get your mind off of things that were bothering you. So Aquarius is here for all of that. So let's get into the cards a bit, and I'll make it quick since I already talked a lot about that full moon. But what I love about the cards, the Ace of Cups came out first. So you're going to really feel good about something about your life, your love, the way that you're learning how to love yourself. The Ace of Cups is always that when your cup is running over, you have so much love in your heart, you're able to show love to other people. So we definitely want to have a very generous, caring, because Aquarius is also generosity, heart under this energy, because it'll really be beneficial for you. And like I said, be around people that feel good and do things that feel good. Okay, because what's popping for us on this full moon is the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is saying that if you do what feels good, it'll start to practically make sense in your life. Gregory Scott, who I watch daily, was just saying this. I don't know, and I agree. He was saying that he doesn't know anybody who is happy with life, but hates their job. Your job and your career is a big part of like your ultimate happiness that you have in life. And so the Eight of Pentacles is here saying, yeah, there might be a renewal around like your business or your finances, or, how willing you are to put time, effort, and energy into your life, and this is also patience and consistency. This isn't something new. You might have a new feeling about something, but when it comes to work and your money and your career, you've been building on something. And because you've been building on this thing, then it makes you feel good. Okay. What I also love is that the Five of Wands is in reverse. So if people, because let's not forget, Aquarius is also the bully. All right. As friendly as they are, they can be bullies as well. And in the crowd, think about the crowd, right? Because Aquarius rules the crowd. Not saying all Aquarius are bullies, but they can be bossy and bully sometimes. Because they are ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is a very hard, cold, harsh planet. And with the Five of Wands being in reverse, back to the crowd, the crowd can sometimes be mean, like, yeah, sometimes it's great to come together and rebel and, stand up for yourself. Or if you're part of a union at work, to come together. Numbers are powerful, but numbers can also be intimidating, and people can sometimes use that to their advantage in a negative way. And so the Five of Wands in reverse is saying, you might have had some like a frustrating situation happen yesterday or today, but you don't want the smoke, And one thing about Aquarius is it's always ready for the smoke. I've never met a scary Aquarius in my life. I mean, maybe anxiety ridden or something like that, but when pushed, they fight, to me. And the Five of Wands in reverse is saying this full moon is a little different. It's bringing out the more generous side of Aquarius if you've been putting in the work. If you have not been putting in the work, it might bring more stress. It might bring more drama. You might find dramatic people come in, people who are full of crap come in, people who just want to start mess in your life come in. And this can happen to all of us too, even if you have been doing the work. But if you've been doing the work, you'll detach. It won't bother you. It'll be like, why am I thinking, why do I want to say water off your back? See, anyway, that's not even a thing. I just made that up, but it'll be like easy breezy. Like you won't be bothered. You'll be unbothered by this because you just won't indulge. Like I told you, it was that car accident right in front of me earlier, like 3 cars in front of me. A guy in a Charger crashed out. and just, luckily I was divinely protected, right? And, you know, it was there, but I wasn't a part of it. Other than like, it was a blessing to me because I was just grateful that I didn't get hit, right? I was grateful that I was able to go around it. Um, and it made me put things into perspective because sometimes with this Two of Swords in reverse, we can stress, we can nag, we can complain about life a lot. But one of my Pisces friends on Facebook made a post, and it really makes me think of this reading. If you basically, I'm going to slaughter it, but if you're alive, you're blessed. If you have breath in your body and if you're alive and you have a physical body to operate in right now, you're blessed. And I really feel like this full moon is bringing that. Now, and it's, a lot of you all are coming out of your head, getting into your heart, and I love it. If things seem too confusing or you're not getting clear answers, don't worry about it. Focus back on, does it feel right? And is it practical? Does it feel right? And is it building towards my future? If it doesn't feel right and it's building towards your future, unless you absolutely have to, and this will be for people who are extremely passive aggressive and never stand up for themselves. Stand up for yourself if you have to, if you're passive aggressive or just, people run over you. But most of us, like 80% of you all, try to avoid the smoke today. And just kind of put that love out there to the world. Okay. Aquarius also to me is the hippie. So kind of put that love out there. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling in general. So I hope you all enjoy these readings. If you do, please hit the like button. And as always, I will talk to you later.